Hello and welcome back to STEAM Fridays. I'm Olivia with the Strathmore Library, and today we are making a balloon-powered car. I would just like to remind everyone to please fill out the survey. I'll have it linked in the description below. This is a grant-funded program, and in order to continue to get grant money to do programs like this and other ones similar, we need to have your feedback. So thank you for filling that out. STEAM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Art, and Math. The balloon car that we are going to build today involves both physics, which is science, and engineering, because we are building an actual car. Instead of using gasoline like the cars that we drive, this car will use wind power from the balloon as its energy source. The energy that you put into the balloon when you blow it up is stored inside the balloon as potential energy in the form of the stretched rubber and compressed air. When you let go of the balloon and release the air, the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy, the energy of motion, and then your car will begin to move forward. So let's open our kits. Inside of our kit, we have almost all of the supplies that you will need, but you will have to grab a few things from your house. You will need scissors, tape, markers, or paint, or whatever you'd like to use to decorate your car. So you can pause the video and go get that stuff now if you need to. And if you already have it, then just go ahead and continue. I'm going to open up my kit. So let's take things out. I just included a little worksheet you can do if you might need your parents' help to figure out what to do, but it's kind of fun. But what we'll need for the car is this box. Flat box will be the body of our car. This is what you can decorate. And we have a straw, 2 skewers, a balloon, 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels, sticky tack, and an elastic. Okay, now we can get started. So I have my tape and scissors. I have Scotch tape for closing up the box, but I also have a few pieces of duct tape for taping on the wheels. So you might need both, but you could make do with what you have at home. So first we're going to start by building the body of our car out of this box. Before we get started, you can decorate your car or color it or whatever you'd like to do. I'm just going to do mine plain, so you can decorate yours the way you would like to do it, not the way I do it. So I'm just going to leave mine brown, but you can color yours or whatever you want to do. So we'll start by opening this up. You might need a parent's help to build this box, but we'll see. You just have to fold, make it into like a rectangle shape, fold the 2 top flaps in, fold, there's 4 flaps in the bottom that need to be folded together. And then this one pops in like that. And that should hold pretty good, but I'm going to put a little piece of tape just to make sure. And then here's the top. We'll fold that in and tape it. So even if you want to, you could get your parent to cut a little hole in there if you want to put some toys inside, or cut a hole in the top, or whatever you'd like to do. I'm just going to leave mine intact for now. So I have it all taped. So this is the body of my car. So next we are going to make the wheels and the axle. So these skewers are going to be the axles of our car that hold our 2 wheels on the side of our car in the front, and then 2 in the back. So first, one of these sides of the skewer is pointy. So I'm going to use my scissors. You might need your parent to help you with this, to cut off the pointy end. Then it just won't be poking me. It's pretty tough, so you probably should get an adult to help you with that. So we're going to take our box and we're going to take the 2 skewers, one for the front set of wheels and one for the back set of wheels, and line them up there. And now I'm going to take a piece of duct tape. You could use Scotch tape, but it won't be as strong. So you can use what you have at home, but just try and make it as strong as you can. So I'm going to take the first axle here. So you want to do it so that there's about equal sides of the stick on each side. And then back set of wheels. Oops. Okay. So this is what mine looks like. Then what you will do is you want to put one wheel on each of the axles side. So like this, but right now there's nothing holding these wheels on. They will just fall off. So that's why I included the sticky tack. So you can take this sticky tack and break it into 4 pieces. And you may want to cut your skewer down a bit so that it's not so wide, but it's up to you. I'm just going to leave mine as is for now, but I might fix it later. So what you do is you divide the sticky tack into 4 pieces and roll them into balls. Then we're going to just stick the sticky tack onto the end and push it as far onto the skewer as it will go. So the wheel still needs to be able to rotate, but the sticky tack will make it so that the wheel can't fall off. So don't push it too tight that the wheel can't move. You still need a bit of a gap so that the wheel can spin. So once you put the sticky tack on and get it in the right spot, you can kind of squish it around the stick so it stays where it is. And then test it out. See, I put that one a little bit too close because my wheel can't really spin, so I'm going to move it out a bit. That's better. Okay. So once you have all the sticky tack on and the wheels, all 4 wheels can spin, that part is done. So now we have wheels on our car. Now we're going to work on the part that will get the car going, which is the balloon. So when you blow into the balloon, it will fill up and stretch the rubber, and that is the potential energy stored in the balloon. Then when you let go of the balloon and let the air come out, the air rushing out of the balloon pushes the car forward. So what we are going to do is stick the straw. This is how you're going to blow up the balloon. So stick the straw into the balloon part way. So I have the straw this far, just into the neck of the balloon. Then you're going to take one of the elastics that I gave you and wrap it around the balloon. So to attach the balloon to the straw. So I did 3 times around, so let's see if that will work. We want to be able to blow up the balloon with the end of the straw without too much air leaking. So you can pinch it closed with your fingers if you need to, but I'm hoping we don't have to. So I'm going to try it out. Oh, it works. So now, if you leave the straw open, the air will just puff out, and we don't want to do that yet. So we are going to attach it to the top of the car, and then we will blow it up and pinch the straw so that the air can't escape until we get our car into the position we want. So I'm going to use duct tape to tape this on. Okay. Okay, so now when you have your balloon and straw attached to the top of your car, it's pretty much ready to try it out. So your car probably looks a lot nicer with your colors and designs. Maybe you could glue some jewels or whatever you'd like, whatever you have at home. But mine looks plain, but that's okay. I want you to let your creativity shine through. Now we're going to give it a try. So I'm going to blow the air into the balloon. Okay, now I pinched it off so it won't escape. And I'm going to get my balloon into position. And let's test it out. Hey, which way is it going to go? We need to go the other side. Oh. This way. And here we go. Woo! It worked. That's so awesome. So if you wanted to go farther, you could blow the balloon up as big as you want, but I have a pretty small table here, so I can't do it too far. But I'm going to try it one more time. Okay, here we go. Woo! Well, there you go. Then you made your own car. And I would love to see a picture of your car that you designed in the comments below, and I'll take a look and see if I can reply and let you know how cool your project is. And I also, while I was looking for books about steam, I found this kind of cool book called If I Built a Car. So I'm going to read that for you now. And thank you for watching Steam Friday, and we'll see you again next week. If I Built a Car by Chris Van Dusen. Jack from the back seat said to his dad, "This car is okay. This car is not bad, but it's just a car. Nothing great, nothing grand. It's nothing at all like the car I have planned. I'll work through the night to create a design, constantly analyze, tweak, and refine. I'll study jet rockets and look at old planes, contemplate buses and zeppelins and trains to make it as smooth and as sleek as an eel. I'll borrow ideas from the Wienermobile. So sit back, relax, stay right where you are. It's time to reveal my spectacular car." You'll see that I've added a lot of neat things. Flush fender skirts and retractable wings, 3 headlights up front, 4 tailgates in back, plus 2 giant fins like our old Cadillac. My brand new design will be curvy and round, with special jet engines that don't make a sound. I'll paint it bright colors with accents of chrome, and top it all off with a plexiglass dome. I'll build a safe car, just as safe as I can, 'cause safety is job number 1 on my plan. It may look like steel, from afar you can't tell, but it's actually made of a polymer gel, a space-age concoction that I just invented. So in a collision, my car won't get dented. It simply absorbs what we happen to hit, and folks would be fine in the seats where they sit. Come with me now and I'll show you inside. I've put in a couch. It's comfy and wide, plus a fireplace, fish tank, and here's something cool. The floor can slide open, and look, there's a pool. Now step right this way to the back of the car and note the red button marked Instant Snack Bar. Say you were hungry and wanted a treat. Just press it and instantly good things to eat appear in a flash. Anything that you please, from hazelnut pudding to aerosol cheese. After you've eaten, you might like a nap, and Robert the robot makes napping a snap. I've built him right into the back of the chair. He's out of the way, you won't know that he's there. But when you get sleepy and rise from your seat, the chair spins around without missing a beat. Robert the robot will take the controls, and he's guaranteed not to hit telephone poles. I see you're impressed with all that's inside, so start up the motor and let's go for a ride. A car that smells good? Now that's something new, but if I built a car, that's just what I'd do. Inside the engine, I'll add a machine to capture the odor of burnt gasoline and change it to something more pleasing to noses, like blueberry muffins or freshly picked roses. Now that we're cruising, let's head to the lake. There's no need to panic or slam on the brake. My car can do something that very few can. The fenders will float like a catamaran. We're skimming the waves and we're having a ball. But wait, hold your horses, 'cause that isn't all. Boating is fine till we get the urge to dive underwater and then just hit submerge. Robert will drive as we bubble about. We can see catfish and we can see trout. We might even spy a shy stickleback gar from inside our fabulous waterproof car. Last but not least, the best feature of all comes down to a button that's shiny and small. Push it, and then, in the wink of an eye, the car will take off. We'll be up in the sky. We'll fly over land, we'll fly over seas to Alaska, Nebraska, Bermuda, Belize, or take a vacation when things start to freeze and fly us all down to the Florida Keys. My car will be cool, my car will be keen, my car will be one big fantastic machine. The toast of the town, the cream of the crop, the belle of the ball, and the tip of the top. My car will be famous from here to Peru. If I built a car, that's just what I'd do.